Okay, well, welcome again to Tracy Parker. Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
Hi there. And we're going to talk today briefly about people running at different times of the day and how that would affect the nutritional strategy that would go with it. So I think this is quite an important issue. Lots of people tend to want to get up and do their run early in the morning. Would you advise trying to eat before that? If you, for example, you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and run straight away, or?
It's a really tricky one. I think with people who've got the marathon in mind and know that marathons tend to start in the morning, this is one strategy that it's quite good to try and build it into your training, to try and have something to eat in the morning. Particularly if you're going to do a long run, and I think that's the key thing. Where you know you're getting up and it's going to be a 20 or 30 minute run, you can probably get away with not having anything to eat in the morning. But the key thing is the meal the night before becomes very important in terms of that nutrition strategy, because that's obviously going to help fuel that run, so you get an effective training session even if it's only for 20 to 30 minutes. So for people who are thinking about what they're eating the night before, again, that meal needs to be half their plate, needs to be of this low, slow releasing carbohydrate to fuel that run in the morning. For those people that are able to eat in the morning, brilliant, because that means they're actually going to be in much better form in terms of ensuring they've got enough glucose and glycogen in their system for a longer run. People find that they, if they're going to do a long run, some strategies might be they get up 2 hours before their run and they have their bowl of cereal and their fruit, then go back to bed and then get up and do the run.
How are you with that?
Absolutely fine. Your body is still, regardless of whether you're sleeping or not, you're still going to be digesting that carbohydrate, so it's in the system, ready to go. Strategies might be within that hour before the run, you might feel that having an isotonic drink, banana, something again that's very easily digested, again just helps get you through that first hour of glucose in your system.
And if you're more of an evening runner, so if you're someone that goes out and goes to work, assuming we're working with someone here that does a typical type 9 to 5 routine and then runs after, in the evening after work, how would that differ in terms of how you prepare nutritionally?
Again, they'd need to have a good lunch meal, which has got, again, balanced carbohydrate, protein and fat. If you find that they're then going to be running at 6, 7 o'clock, then they need to, at about 4 or 5 o'clock, think savvy and have something like a sandwich and a banana, a cereal bar, a yogurt, something like that that's quite easily digested, so again will be available when they do their run. Once again, the meal afterwards then becomes quite important. So within that hour after that evening run, you need to try and have something, a balanced meal. Some people find, again, fluids are the best way to get a few extra carbs and protein in, and the role of recovery milkshakes is quite useful in these cases. So perhaps you're not eating too late at night, but you're still getting a good carbohydrate and protein source in the diet. I think the key thing is, if you're doing a long training session, whether it's in the gym or a run and it's over 90 minutes, you need to make sure that within an hour you're getting some carbohydrate and protein in. So whether that's somebody sitting down and in their kit bag they've got a sandwich, fruit and a yogurt, or they've got a recovery drink or a low-fat chocolate milkshake, they all do the same job. That's the key thing to do. Or if they're going to be at home within that hour and they can sit down and they're going to have like a pasta bolognese meal, that's also fine. The thing with late night eating isn't necessarily about digestion, or it's more related to all the sort of issues people have with heartburn if they're going to bed on a full stomach. So again, it's not necessarily that they're not going to digest anything well, they might just end up with heartburn and sleepless nights.